What's up, Physics 200? I'm Matt, this is Shane, and this is going to be a quick presentation of what we have thought of so far for our railgun. And real quick, we're going to have the artist here draw up a quick little sketch of what we're going to be doing. Pretty much what we did was we started on the internet looking up some blueprints of what some other successful guns have done. And we're probably going to go to Lowe's, Ace Hardware.
Buy some parts, copper, some good conducting current.
We need
parts.
some good wire. We need, we already borrowed a capacitor from Professor Brown. And what we're going to shoot, we're not quite sure yet, but it's going to be something copper. It might be a really old penny so that we know the content is high in copper. Or what else do you possibly use?
I was thinking maybe some type of BB, maybe a copper BB.
It's probably pretty cheap, so that'd be a good material too.
First thing you're gonna see for this railgun is gonna be two rails. They're metal and they're high conductivity, so we're probably thinking about using copper. And then we have to find some way to clamp two wires down at the beginning of the two rails to make the current flow through from the capacitors that we're going to use. And it's going to be a DC current. It's going to go from positive to negative. Then we're going to have the two rails spaced at a certain equal distance to where they're not touching. And for what's going to complete the circuit is going to be the object that hits the two rails, and with that it creates a magnetic field rotating in two opposite directions, and it forces the object off. Now the metal object that has to hit the two rails has to be able to complete the circuit, and it also has to have the least resistance when it hits, so it can actually roll off or fly off without being stopped. So we have to use some type of projectile. Maybe we're thinking along the lines even of some type of airsoft gun, and lowering the pressure that's released with the airsoft gun to fire it off, using that as an original firing mechanism when it hits the barrel or hits the rails.
The best equation that we could actually find was mv divided by t equals ILB. Fight was going on. We built a railgun for our final physics project. Let's give it a try.
If it's shooting up at an angle, who knows?
So we've
Try
ramped it
and
up
see what happens.
with the help of Clifton.
Yep.
And here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Something happened. Something way over here.
Woo!
I think you had ignition.